afternoon, everyone. I'm Tock Thye from SCCR 1213 Network Communication Section 11. Today, I'll be doing Wireshark Lab 2, which is HTTP. There are a few activities that I'm going to do it today. So first, let's open up the Wireshark version 3.4. Okay, next, copy the link given. Next, double click on the Wi-Fi button and type in HTTP. Open out the Mozilla Firefox as the web browser and paste it in the link. Click enter. Now, we all have the information here on the packet capture, and now we are going to answer the question for the first set. Question 1 to 7. Alright, for the first question, is your browser running HTTP version 1.0 or 1.1? What's the version of HTTP is the server running? So, the version running is 1.1, HTTP 1.1, which can be seen under the hypertext transfer protocol. When you pull up down by clicking on the arrow, you can see. Next, what languages does your browser indicate? It accepts language in English US. Next is, what is the IP address? So the IP address of the web browser is 34.107.221.82 and my IP address is 192.168.1.105. Next is, what is the status code returned from the server? The server returned 200 OK, status code 200. And that we know that the server successfully. So when was the HTML last modified? In this case, it is not written in the Wireshark. It is just the date given. So next, how many bytes of content are being returned? Well, this 8 bytes. Next, by inspecting the raw data in the packet content window, do you see any header within the data? No, there is not anything. Well, that's for the activity 1. Let's move on to the activity 2. Well, the activity 2 is the HTTP conditional get. So before we do it, I must clean the cache first. Then copy the link given and then open up the Firefox. Before pasting it, we must go to the packet tracer and then continue without saving and then trace it again. Well, then type in HTTP and then only paste the link given. Quickly refresh it. Then stop the tracer. Now you will see server response. Now let's answer the question below. First, inspect the content if there is modified scenes in the first one. Well, there is nothing. Next is inspect the content of the server response. Yeah, it has the text content in the website. Next is, do you see any if modified scenes in the second line? Your answer is yes. There are some content in it that shows that it's done in the Sunday, 6 December 2020 GMT. For the last question, question number 11, what is the happy status in the server response? Well, for that, the status code is 304 and it's not modified because it didn't change anything there. And these are fields that content. So the next activity is activity 3, retrieving long documents. Well, before that, let's just copy the link and then go to the Mozilla website, catch, and remove it. Now close the tab. Go to the tracer, continue without saving. Yeah. Now go to the Mozilla website, paste it and enter. Now you'll see the bill of rights. Next, go back to the tracer and stop tracing it. Now you'll see the content. Next, how many, for question number 12 and 13, there are 2 GET requests in it, which is 26 and 332. What is the status code? It's 200. Okay. So how many data containing TCP segment were needed? There are none of it. Okay, so next is HTML documents with embedded objects, which is activity 4. Now go to the Mozilla and clean the cache. Again, close the Mozilla. Copy the link. And go to the packet tracer. Start with a new one. New tracing, continue without saving. Go to Mozilla and paste it. Let me see. Now go back to tracer and stop tracing. Now the question is, how many HTTP GET requests? There is 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is the info. Now, can you tell whether your browser downloaded the two images serially or parallelly? The answer is parallelly. Because there are two number of getting the content. 385, packet 385 and packet 413, although they were trying to enter at the same time. For the last activity for today is the fifth one, HTTP authentication. Now let's copy the link first. Okay, now clear the cache. Close the tab. Yeah, relaunch it. Continue without saving. Open the web browser, paste the link and enter it. Now you require username and password. For the username, it is Wireshark students. Copy it. Paste it. For the password, it's network. Copy it and paste it. Yeah. Now this page is protected. Now stop. Trace it. And now looking for the question. What is the server response? Status code and phrase. Yeah, for it is get. And it is 401 status code and it is unauthorized. So when your browser sends the happy second time, what new field is included? For the second time, an authorization basic is included. Yeah, for the first one, it doesn't have the authorization, but in the second one, it does. The basic header in the client HTTP GET message appears that your username and password are encrypted. To see it not encrypted, you go to this website, copy it, open the web browser, new tab, enter it. Now choose the decode. Next, copy the string. It is the same with the tracer. Yeah, paste it. Sorry, typing error. Yeah, then click convert. Now it appears your ID and password. Viola. That's all from me. Thank you. Bye.